Alrighty, so this is going to be one of the more fun weapons of the black metal weapon set. We're going to be talking about the Blackout Ar today. So if you don't know, the Blackout Ar is known for its crow's nest style of play or gameplay. Beast did a video on it like a while back, and I think it like blew up because it was like one of the best weapons and best loadouts that you can run, and it was high damage output. And it was just a great combination of running. And it was just overall really, really fun seeing like 2 million just pop up because of the amount of damage they can do. So let's get into the perks. So the perks today is going to be interesting because the special perk or the special perks for basically the blackout or black metal weapon set. There's a few different ones, but the one that we're going to be running today is the stunning or knocking back an enemy, reduces your current health by 12.5% and deals 29 to 127 base 9 damage based on the percentage of your missing health in a 0.75 tile radius, and it can only occur every 6 seconds. So what that basically means is whenever you're lower health, you have a higher chance of doing more damage in a certain radius, if that makes sense. Beast probably explains it a lot better in his video, so if you really want more in detail stuff, you probably go over there. Otherwise, yeah, that's the perk that we're going to be running. And then we're going to be running double crit damage because of the loadout that I'll get into in a minute. And then, of course, fire because it's locked to fire besides physical. But you shouldn't run physical in a Miniboss storm. Usually it's elementals. In 160s, it's usually an element. So, yeah. And then damage and then reload speed because the damage is just necessary. A crit rating isn't necessary since of the loadout, and then reload speed. If you do happen to miss the chaos agent or you don't have him, anything like that, reload speed is good too. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, that's the perks. Let's get into the actual loadout itself. So the Flash AC loadout. Woo! There's a whole reason why this loadout's kind of the way it is, and the reason why you run fumble. So let's just get into that real quick. Basically, Fortnite DB has an entire page dedicated to a hero ability and multiplier, which basically means with this loadout, the higher ability damage that you have, the more damage you'll do. So it's kind of weird, and I don't know how that works. Like I said, Beast probably will explain it a lot better, but it just works that way. And since the fumble is actually up there on the list, he's right here. Yeah, he's in literally the 22.15 hero ability damage multiplier, and then like I think everything else is like right under it. So like chaos agents there too, wildcats there too. So like if you rather run a wildcat over a chaos agent, you could, but that's not the loadout that we're doing. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of like the general census of like the loadout. If you have any questions on that, I'll try to answer them. But from my understanding, you want to have higher ability damage heroes in the support, so you do more damage with the weapon. So if that makes a little bit of sense. And yeah, surprisingly enough, this is going to be a rare occurrence. Flash AC. That's not Flash AC. That would have been funny if I upgraded the wrong one. Flash AC is actually really good. And this is sad. I don't have enough, but I'll probably upgrade it before I join the mission. But this is going to be one of the very first, not first heroes, but one of the very few heroes that I'll supercharge. Because it's better to have them supercharged because of the higher health and the higher ability damage that it'll give. So pretty cool. Otherwise, the team perk is going to be Happy Holidays for the reduced cooldown for phase shifting, and then Quick Fingers and First Assault. Quick Fingers because reloading whenever phase shifting is automatic. First Assault because the first initial 2 shots will do a lot more damage, and then Fumble because of the ability damage, like I said earlier. And then we got Assault crit damage or Sledge because we have the double crit damage weapon perks on it. And then Fuel for Fallen because he's high in ability damage, like Chaos Agent and Fumble, and also just having eliminations giving us energy back whenever we phase shifts is a lot better. Otherwise, yeah, that's a loadout and perks and whatnot. I'm going to supercharge Flash AC real quick before we jump into the Ride of Lightning, test out the weapon, see how much damage it can do. Otherwise, I'm super excited. You should be too. Let's just jump right in the mission and just test out the weapon. Alrighty, so if you're watching this, I kind of got mixed up on the perks initially. So instead of, okay, really? Requesting to join. Instead of the 6 perk being the one that it was when I was talking about it prior, you want to switch it to reloading reduces your current health by 12.5%. Can this disappear? Why is this still hold? Get out of here. What? Hello? Can it disappear? There we go. Oh, geez, man. So yeah, you want to change it to reload and reduce your current health by 12.5%, and then on the next enemy hit, deal 132 base damage on the percentage of your missing health and the 0.75 tile radius. And that's just due to the fact that since you're reloading, you're wanting to get less health, and since Chaos Agents in support, the reload, you know, it causes you to reload whatnot. So dashing back and forth will give you less health, which initially will give you more damage. And then the 6th perk, you don't really have to go with reload speed. I just change it because it just makes more sense since we have Chaos Agent in support, rather to do more damage, basically since we have less health. So this is the perks that we will be running during this mission. So yeah, otherwise I'm gonna go find a smasher or a mist monster, maybe like an encampment, to see what we can do with it. Let's just jump, see if I can find an encampment or something. Alrighty, so I found a smasher. It was like right away. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot once, since we have to reload in order to trigger the damage. Did he just run off the map? Why did it run off the map? What the heck? Why? I guess we'll just use it on this husk right here. So, oh, this is not even a good husk. But we're just gonna dash, and basically what it does is it does a crazy amount of damage. So I think that one, it did 1.5 million, and that's just without on an elemental husk or a nature husk, since this is fire. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna try to find an encampment or something, because that smasher just decided to just throw itself off the map. Alrighty, so I found 2 encampments. So if you notice, you have to reload for this weapon to actually do something. Otherwise, it's not gonna go really well. So, oh gosh, the damage, it does actually an insane amount. So like, it just clears. Dash again, tap, dash, clear, dash. The one thing that's scary about this loadout is you're always low health, so you have to continuously keep dashing. And that's why I have adrenaline rush, just in case, right? Because you'll never know if you're just gonna die. Like right here, I'm definitely gonna die. And this is why the crow's nest is a lot better to run, because you can be higher up and there's not enemies shooting you and whatnot. So yeah, a lot better that way. I don't think this weapon's really good for crowd clearing. It does have that explosion and whatnot, but I think it's better for like actual defensive style. And as you can see, I'm really kind of bad at this whenever it comes to this loadout specifically, because you have to dash, shoot, dash, shoot, dash, shoot. And you might think that it's easy, but it's actually kind of hard. Otherwise, I think we're just going to get into the actual mission itself, because there's nothing really crazy to show, but it does do an insane amount of damage. Like 1.1 million on a physical or just a basic husk is kind of insane. Dash again. Just, oh yeah, 2 million. 2.8 million. Dash again. Dash again. Yeah, look. Oh, it's just so nice. See, like once you actually do the damage, it's fun, you know, like doing it, but you know, low health and whatnot. That's the one downside with this weapon. Otherwise, yeah, let's just get into the mission and just show you what it can do against like smashers and like the actual defense itself. Alrighty, the mission has started. Now I kind of made a crow's nest, sort of. I mean, I feel like this is like the best I could do with the red lightning. I guess if they kind of just go right there, I feel like I could just kind of shoot them from a distance right here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's perfect. Wait, am I just like stuck on this corner? Wait, that's kind of cool. I don't know why I'm stuck on that corner, but I'll take it. So there's a minimum amount of health that it can actually take over a certain amount of time. And as you can see right here, like I think the minimum will go was like 27,000. No, 19,000. Actually, how low? 13? Anyways, my point being is I kind of just I can just spawn kill them. And then right here too. I got to be careful though, because those enemies will definitely kill me. Gosh, was that 4 million damage? Now wait, there's a mist monster right there. Can I wait? Let me. Yeah, there we go. Gosh, it's just an insane amount. Just look at it go. And then I'm like stuck on this corner, which kind of works out because I'm just stuck. I'm just stuck. Now, you can go down on the ground. You don't have to be up in a crow's nest, but you're at higher risk whenever you're not up there, because enemies will shoot you and you have a higher chance of taking damage and whatnot. But being right here, I mean, not too shabby. I actually kind of like this. Ooh, a smasher. So let me shoot once. Dash. Let me see if I can just two-shot it. Okay, two-shot it. Gosh, it's just insane. But yeah, you can even just build trap tunnels and just stand on top of them and then dash into enemies. No, I don't want to dash on top of them, but there we go. Yeah, something like that. Oh man, when you actually hit shots and whenever you do a crazy amount of damage with this weapon or just with this loadout in general, it actually is insane. Like as you can see, you two-shot smashers, like look at that. Gosh man, it's actually so nice. Can I get from a distance? You actually just one-shot mist monsters or just blasters. Smashers, you two-shot. Or if you're lucky, if you crit with that double crit damage, since we have sludge and support, you can actually one-shot a smasher, but you have to have the crit on top of it actually work. But the explosion radius is really nice too. So we do have a lot of trap tunnels built. Phoenix loves building trap tunnels and just like admissions on that way, which I honestly agree. Just doing it that way is a lot more fun and easy to do. So I don't blame him doing that, but it's also really fun just like killing enemies with this explosion. Like, look at that. You didn't even have a chance to get to the objective. When another smasher, can I kill it before it gets to the trap tunnel? Yeah, look at it. 4 million damage is insane. That's so nice. Another smasher. And the cool thing about this, there's no distance wrap off. So as long as you shoot an enemy from that, like you just shoot them, you're eliminating them, which is really nice. God, man. It's actually insane how much damage you do. And the cool thing about this is you can actually use a dirt song or any weapon with this 6 perk with this loadout. That's the cool thing about this weapon or about this loadout. You can use the black metal weapon set to your advantage with this loadout. But it's better with SMGs or ARs because there's more heroes based around that. Otherwise, let's get into the second half of the defense, and I'll get back to you guys. Or actually, I think he might just start it right away. Yeah, maybe he will. Yeah, I think he'll start the vote. Yeah, just wait. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, that's the cool thing about it. You really want to use like a sniper. It really wouldn't make any sense if you use a sniper rifle or like the sniper with it, right? So like the Blackout Ar is really good to use it. The Dirt Song is one of the other weapons that you can use it with it. But the Dirt Song will actually be coming out later, or be later posted throughout the season. So expect that. The Dirt Song, I think I prefer the Dirt Song actually over the Blackout Ar, and that's just due to the fact that the Dirt Song, you don't have to have a crow's nest. You just have to reload constantly. So after you shoot, you reload. After you shoot, reload. Basically that, instead of phase shifting, reload. But the phase shift is really easy too, because you know you basically have an infinite amount of phase shift, and since you get energy back upon eliminations, you pretty much have an infinite amount of phase shifting. So you never have to worry about the phase shift. So that's why reloaded phase shift is such a great combination, because you basically can shoot phase shift and you eliminate a decent chunk of enemies too with that phase shift. So, or with that shot too, because of the explosion, which is really nice. But I've seen the Dirt Song do an insane amount of damage. I think I've seen 10 million. But I think you can actually do more damage with the AR. I really don't know. That's a loud gun. Is that the Hemlock? Yeah, that's a Hemlock. Hemlock's a great SMG. But not as good as the Blackout AR, where I can one-shot everything. Ooh, Smasher. Can I get to it? Where's it at? Where's it at? Is it just all the way over there? Or is it just spawning in still? Did it just disappear? Smasher? Where's the Miniboss? Oh, it's going all the way around. What is it doing? I don't know, but I'm going to be able to kill it because it's nature. And look how much damage you do. Now, I don't want to get hit by it. So I got to be careful. And it does have slowing pools, and it's a healer. So yeah, I want to be careful with this. But yeah, what is this? Someone should count. Let me know in the comments how many shots it took to kill that. But that thing's dead. That thing's gone. That's insane. Gosh, man. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, yeah. But like I said, this weapon's really one of those loadouts, or just in general, one of those weapons where it's high risk, but high reward. You know what I mean? Okay, someone said 6. There was 6 shots. So 6 shots to kill a mini boss, a 160 mini boss, mind you. So yeah, whenever I say high risk, high reward, hopefully you guys understand what I mean by that. But if you don't, you're taking a high risk by running a loadout in a weapon like this that basically takes your health whenever you eliminate something, right? So you're constantly gonna have low health, but the reward with it is clearing like enemies after enemies, and the explosion with it is just, the reward for it is just amazing. So it's definitely worth running. And if you haven't tried the loadout, I definitely recommend trying it. This is one of those loadouts where like it's a must try, because the amount of damage that you can do and the potential damage you can do with it is just, it's there. And as you can see, once we get into the Dirt Song later in the season, you'll see how crazy the black metal weapon sets weapons can be, because I'm actually really excited. Some of these weapons are really powerful, and I think it was up until last year that we started seeing how powerful they can actually be. So really cool seeing how many different weapons that like pop up, and actually how many different loadouts that actually do an insane amount of damage up like recently. Like it's crazy. But yeah, let me know what you think of the loadout down in the comments. Let me know if you've tried it or you've already tried it and what your opinion on it is. Otherwise, I'm gonna finish this mission up and just win it, because you know I'm running this AR with just It's basically a carry. You can say you carry your team with this loadout because of the amount of damage that you do. Otherwise, don't forget, like and subscribe down below. I appreciate everyone that's, subscribes and just likes the video. But otherwise, you guys have an amazing morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. And I will catch you guys in the next one.